Hello, beloveds, and welcome to this message. I'm Erica. I am a psychic medium and a high priestess. It is so nice to meet you or meet you for the first time or to reconnect with you, you guys. If you are new, definitely be sure to subscribe. So let's get into this message, into this download, this energy here. So I'm like wrapping up my work day and I get a message coming through, and it's from a collective, it's from a masculine collective. When that comes through for me, the way that it comes through, it's like a divine masculine coming through, and it's like he's speaking directly to me. Like letting me know, hey, it's like an energetic check-in. Like it's like he comes to me and he goes, hey, by the way, this is the message for the collective who needs it. Like this is what's going on with us right now, okay? Like that's how it comes in for me. I can't, for me as a channel, for me as a reader. So what this masculine was saying is that there's a lot changing inside of them and in their life. That's the biggest. It's like there's a lot. It's like basically like I'll just speak as the masculine. I'll do that just to make it easier. Let me get my gum. Hold on. Let me grab a drink real quick because I've been channeling all day, you guys. Like I'm thirsty. Oh my gosh, I'm like out of water. Hold on. Time out. Hold on, real fast. Girlfriend, sister ma'am needs her hydration, okay? Hold on. I had a bottle of water right over here. Okay. All right, take a drink. Okay. All right, guys. Emergency handled. Okay. If you are new here, you guys, like this is my personality. So, and I chew gum. So if gum is a trigger, then definitely don't watch this reading, or any of my readings. Anyways, and people who are triggered by like stuff like that, it's, that's a wound. That's a wound. So, when it's like, if it's something that triggers you, cause people who are like more healed and like in a higher frequency and stuff, they don't get hung up or bothered by certain things like gum chewing or the way someone chews their food, or if they chew with their mouth open or whatever it is, like we don't stress about that stuff. So anyways, moving on. I just had to address that for whatever reason. So I guess there's some people here that needed to hear that. And it's my channel, my business. I'm gonna do what I want. Right? Speaking of, I'm gonna do what I want. So I'm gonna channel like I'm the masculine, okay? I'm just gonna channel, Erica's just gonna step aside and I'm gonna let the masculine come through and channel and say what they wanna say. Before I do that, can we get an overall tarot card? Can we get a tarot card for the overall message? Actually, let's do 3. We'll do 3 for like overall, like what's going on right now. Like what the hell? What is happening? But basically it is this masculine has changed. They're not who they were yesterday. They're not who they were last week. They're not who they were a year ago. This is a masculine who sees a lot. They're having a lot of clarity around. They're having a lot of clarity around their patterns and around their 3D world. Okay? This masculine they've been awakening. They've been awakening. Okay, the masculine is coming through and saying, the feminine activated my heart. So this masculine is aware. On a soul level, they obviously are super aware. Like, they know everything on a soul level. But on a logical, like 3D level, they are also aware that, hold on, that this connection is the real deal. That what they're saying is you're the real deal. But you might be a masculine watching this, and maybe this is just, I'm channeling for you. You know, maybe this is your confirmation. You're the real deal, ma'am. Howdy, ma'am. Howdy, ma'am. I feel like that's legit. That's the vibe. That's the vibe. Howdy, ma'am. Maybe someone's a cowboy. Maybe you're like me. You're a country person, a cowgirl. You like being out in the country, on a ranch. Maybe someone's a cowboy, right? But it's more so the politeness. Like, cowboys are known to be like yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, okay, ma'am. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, cowboys are cowboys. They are, okay? Like, you don't try to tame a cowboy. You don't try to possess a cowboy. It's like a wild Mustang. You know what I mean? That's a cowboy. They are wild and free. And same thing with cowgirls, and they need someone who can hold them like that, you know, and not try to change them. And that's divine union. That's what divine union is, right? So speaking of the cowboys, like, your person might be like a city slicker. Okay, your masculine who I'm talking about, this masculine, you know, it could be like a city slicker. It could be you know, someone that works in finance, or, you know, someone who works in trust funds, or the stock market, you know, I don't know. But I will tell you what I'm saying about the cowboy. I saw 717. Some of you guys, you're on a twin flame journey. This is a twin flame masculine for some of you guys, for sure. The message remains the same, that there's this respectful, polite, like, howdy, ma'am. I'll do anything for you, ma'am. There's this great admiration, and this, like, it's like I dote upon you. Okay. So I gave the deck a pretty good shuffle, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just step aside for a second. I'm going to start channeling just for a moment for the masculine. So let's start with the download that came through. I want her to know that I'm changing in secret. I'm changing within myself. Everything is shifting. What I desire, what I want, versus what I thought I wanted. The picture of my future and the reality of that looks different now than it did before. What I thought I wanted my future to be or to look like, that's actually not what I want at all. I don't know where the path of leaning into this feminine is going to take me, but I want to find out. I want to see. I want to live. I'm tired of surviving in survival mode, living up to the expectation of everyone and everything around me, except the expectation that I have for myself. Everything I've been living is a lie. I see it now as the lie that it is. And I see now how I've been deceiving and lying to myself. to appease others or to stay in line with what feels familiar to me. I am breaking free. I am breaking out. And I'm literally being, you guys, I'm literally being shown. So this is like what the masculine, I'm channeling. So that's why I take like pauses and stuff, because it's like I'm receiving more. But just like time out for a second, like what I'm seeing right now, like when the masculine is saying like I'm breaking out, I'm literally, this is what I'm being shown. Like this is what the masculine is showing me. Like King Kong in a big like metal prison cage, like in the King Kong movies. And he's like so mad, and he's like shaking the prison and shaking the bars. And he gets so mad, he realizes I'm stronger than this prison. And King Kong starts to bend the iron bars, the steel bars. I saw 11:11. And so that is what this masculine is showing me to tell you guys, because it's exactly what they're doing. I realize I'm stronger than this prison. I'm stronger, and I have the strength within me to break out and to set myself free, to break free. So the masculine, so let's go back. So the masculine, it's about, you know, breaking free. And the specific download that came through, or the message that came through, was this: I am breaking free and I'm changing. I have changed, but I'm struggling. I'm struggling with the unknown. I'm struggling with trusting in the unknown, in the mystery, in what's ahead. And I'm struggling with the 3D around me and leaving that behind. Because, okay, so I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there as far as channeling like that with the masculine energy. Like, this masculine is having a really hard time because, like many of us, we are being pushed by the universe to drop all the things that, you know, aren't in alignment with us anymore. They're not a vibrational match to us anymore. Like, they gotta go. They're weighing us down, they're holding us back, they're creating blocks in our life, resistance in our life, whatever it is. So this masculine, he's having a hard time releasing that. And feminines, through our ascension journey, we've all been at those points, and some of you guys are there right now, where the universe is asking you to trust and to free fall, to be the fool card, to free fall and take leaps of faith and trust in the unknown. And we know how scary that is. We've all been there. A lot of the divine feminines tuning in, like, you know, you've walked away from spouses, from husbands, from, you know, 30-year marriages or 10-year marriages. You've walked, you know, you chose you. But in order to choose you, your old life will cost you. That's the price. That's the price we all pay to receive what we truly desire and what's truly meant for us. Our old life will cost us our new. Our new life will cost us our old. That's the price. That is the energetic exchange. So as long as we are still clutching and holding on to the old, but we're still trying to ask for the new, the universe is looking at us and going, hey, where's the energetic exchange? This is not even Steven, man. The universe operates off of balance, period. Right? The justice scales, the karmic justice scales of karma. the universe operates off balance, and it favors balance. It's attracted to balance. So the more balanced you and I are within ourselves, right? Then the universe looks at us and goes ding, 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 like give them everything they want, give them everything they want. And it creates more abundance, prosperity, love, and balance for us. It keeps us in balance. So that's exactly what the masculine is going through right now. Okay? Everything inside of them and everything that they are taking action on or planning or, you know, manifesting or thinking about, it's all about creating balance where, you know, because they've been living in such a very imbalanced place in their life. But in order to, right? So everything inside them is saying, it's the Justice card. It's, I've learned lessons. I'm making huge life decisions. I'm fulfilling soul contracts and karmic contracts. But in order to fully close and complete and fulfill the contract or this karmic cycle or this karmic relationship, because that's what it is, a soul contract where there's karma like that attached. In the 3D realm, what it looks like is a karmic partnership, a marriage, a boyfriend, girlfriend, engagement, things like that. So let's get some cards here. Okay, show me the overall. What is the overall message here today for this connection? 6 of Pentacles. It did come out reversed though. And immediately I'm hearing, I'm no longer giving. So this masculine is no longer giving to whatever they were giving to. So there was like I just said, like, oh my God, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Universe. I love you so much. Like I just saw 1717. That breaks down to 8-8. Okay, like if you're seeing like the 8s and the 1s and the 11-11s like crazy right now, like, okay. It's letting you know like things are like ramping up. Like when the synchronicities ramp up, it's because the energy is ramping up. It's because more energy is coming in. So more synchronicities need to come in and be reflected to you because more messages are coming in and more things you need to know or prepare for or this or that. I just spoke and channeled all about how the universe, like it's our new life is it's the price we pay, right? For our new life, to ascend into our new life and our new timelines and our new beginnings and all the things that we want. It's going to cost us our old life and our old self and our old way of being and acting and doing and in a lot of ways, right? So, but that's the energetic exchange. This is, look at, see the infinity symbol, the 8. Oh, by the way, 8. Hello, 888. Hello, 1717, 888. Number 6, the vibrations and the magical powers of the number 6 is like this vibe right here. Exactly. It's the 6 of Pentacles for sure. The 6-6 portal that's coming up in in what, like 2 days on Friday. We're already in the energy of the portal. The 369 portal opened on the 3rd. Okay. Like on June 3rd. So like yesterday. Okay. So 369. So we're in this like 369, 66 portal energy. Okay. Okay. So think of that. So 369 is like the epitome of the manifestation, law of attraction, numerology, the vibrations of that, right? And then the 6-6 portal is the same thing. So this right here is a very abundant energy this week. And, we'll say like it peaks on the 6. It's like a climactic energy on the 6, but it stays very strong for like several days after that. And then it kind of like fizzles out energetically. But it's all about receiving. So like if you're watching this right now, first of all, just side note, like you're in a receiving energy. There's an abundant, whatever it's because, again, that energetic exchange between you and the universe. Whatever you've done in the recent past, where you stopped giving, where you said, I'm no longer giving to whatever I was giving to that was taking from me, draining me, hurting me, stopping me, dimming me, whatever it was, right? You leveled up. Then you started receiving. Okay? Because you took that leap of faith. You paid the energetic exchange. You let stuff go. You ended partnerships. And the universe said, there you go, give it to them, right? So now, fast forward, you know, all of us, many of us, this is where we're at right now. Okay? So we had to do another deep cleanse, another deep, like, purification over the last, like, 2 years, year and a half, where the universe came in and said, okay, now it's time for a deeper purge. So that's what we've been going through. And so everything that hasn't been serving us on maybe deeper levels, maybe not so surface levels, we got rid of. And so, you know, now we're now it's time to receive, because we stopped giving to whatever we were giving to. Okay? Masculine, same thing. This is a divine mirror. It's a, you know, the 8-8 or the 8, the infinity symbol, right? It's a mirror. This is soulmates who are connected. This is an eternal bond. Okay? Okay, like I said, yeah, look. There it is. I'm no longer giving, and I want to give somewhere else. So this masculine is protecting their energy. They're cultivating their energy, like they're protecting it and cultivating it and growing it instead of giving it away. And, like, you know, like, there's a lot of energy that's been depleted from them that they're now keeping. This masculine has definitely learned a big lesson. Okay, this is what I want to give. This is what I want. This is what I want. This masculine, yeah, look, like, she makes me very happy. Total bliss. Okay, but let's dig in a little bit deeper here. Where are we at? 22 minutes. Okay, let's dig in deeper here, okay? Because these are all very beautiful and positive, right? But we obviously know that it's not, like, all that, you know? Like, there's some other stuff going on here. So let's go deeper. Tell me more, please. What's going on under the surface of all this here? What's going on under the surface here? Show me more from this masculine's. There it is. 4 of Pentacles. Okay, there we go. There's the fear. There's the fear. This is the miser. The miserly energy is a fear energy. I'm afraid to spend money. I'm afraid to give money. I'm afraid, you know, like, this is a very, like, miserly, fearful, limited way of thinking and living. It's holding on to things that don't serve you. It holds you back. It's like that saying, scared money don't make money. Well, a scared heart doesn't receive love. Scared money don't make money. A scared heart don't make love. Okay? Oh, there it is. I'm fearful. I'm having, and what did I say, you guys? Literally, the download message for this reading, I literally said, what came through was, I am changing. Like, I'm not giving. I've pulled back my energy. For a lot of them, they've been in some kind of partnership or something. That's common for divine masculines who have healing work to do and karma. A lot of the time, you know, because when they awaken, the masculines are, when they awaken, like, the feminines go into spiritual healing and go into a spiritual mode. They start self-loving. The divine feminine goes inside. She goes within. The masculine's healing journey is different. Yes, it's within, but it's not so much. A lot of it is it has to do with the 3D. The devil card, the karmic bondage, the material realm. So a lot of what they have to move through in their shadow work, it's not going within and rising in a spiritual way and becoming the priestess. It's learning these 3D lessons and going through that ego death. So the 3D lessons a lot of the time are around money, ego around money, ego around status, ego around career, ego around, you know, material things like cars, boats, you know, investments, properties. It's like, that's, you know, it's the swag, you know, the masculines, they like to pump themselves up by showing off and going, hey, look at all the things I got and bought with the money I make. You know, that's their karma. That's their big stuff. And because they are seriously attached to that. So, and then karmic partners, 3D partnerships. It's karmic, it's 3D. It's very like that. It's low vibe in that way, in that 3D way. So, but again, it's material realm. Again, that's why the feminine cuts people off and she goes within and she isolates. Her journey is different. That's why a lot of times feminines, like it's like they get like butthurt or upset. Like they feel like they're doing all this work and the masculine isn't doing the work. And first of all, that's none of anyone's business. You know, that's their journey. That's your journey. But feminines almost feel like that sometimes, like they've been gypped. Like, why am I the one doing all this? And why am I right? And that's okay. We've all felt that way at some point, right? But we ascend beyond that, okay? But because we start tuning in more to what's really going on, and we know, and that's what I'm talking about. We know that the masculine, they're going through their stuff too, and it's just as difficult and it's just as powerful, but all their stuff has to do with the ego and the material realm and the 3D realm. So it's just different. So, but that's what I meant when I said that, or when this masculine came through and said, I am changing and this is what's going on, but I am struggling, honey. Like they're letting this feminine know, like, I am struggling. Can you send me some extra love and light and prayers? Can you send me some motivation talk through your telepathy? Can you let me, like, just reaffirm, like, you're so strong, you've got this? You know, because the feminine does that. A lot of the feminines, they speak to the masculine telepathically, or they literally like verbally speak to this masculine, you know, and the masculine receives it all. Of course they do. But right here is a card. Thank you, Spirit. Like I said, there was more going on. It's not just all rainbows and sunshine and, you know. Okay, guys, sorry, the video got cut off. So there's that. A lot of energy, just really intense, and like just with, you know, speaking of the sun, you are this person's sunshine. Like they think of you, and you just thinking of you, it like brightens their day. It puts a smile on their face, you know. And that's what true love is, you know. It fills you with light. It fills you with warmth. It fills you with sunshine, you know. Like, not to sound like cliche or cheesy, but it's the truth. I'm hearing that song, walking on sunshine. Whoa, whoa, and don't it feel good? They're walking on sunshine when it comes to this feminine. But this masculine is struggling to let go of, you know, stuff in the 3D, which is exactly what came through for this message today. Like, I'm changing, but I'm struggling. I'm struggling to let go. I might, you know, they might still be holding on to whatever the third party energy is, you know. It could be that. They're struggling with that. But it's like, what I feel most with this right here is like, I'm struggling to let go of the things I know I need to let go of in order to be with you. I'm struggling to let go of the things I know I need to let go of. It's not even like I'm not letting go because I still want these things, or I still want to act this way, or I still want to do this. Because the lesson has been learned. Show me the 4 of Pentacles, please, for with the 3 of Cups. For this masculine, please. King of Cups, yeah. his crown chakra is activated. I mean, his whole light, he's got light all around his higher chakras. His heart, look at the light beaming from his heart. He's super connected to his inner feminine, to his intuition with the water and his emotion and all of that. I mean, this is someone who's very deep in their feels. But see how he's like stirring the cup, you know, like it's almost like he's in a moment of thought. I'm hearing, how am I going to do this? How am I going to break free? It's one of those things where you know what you need to do, but you are dreading doing it, even though you know it's the right thing to do. So for some of them, it's clearly around some kind of family dynamic, some kind of home dynamic, something they've been giving to. And like I said, a lot of these masculines, it has to do with the 3D. For some of them, the third party might be their ego. It might be the stubborn patterns of, I like my life the way it is. I like being single. I like not having to answer to anyone. I like, you know, I like my life the way it is, you know, kind of a thing. But deep down, there's the longing for her. And there's the longing for the feminine. There's this thing that gnaws at them that says you're not really happy. Like you really do want someone, and you really do want a life that looks like this instead of just by yourself. And you know what I mean? So everyone's going to be different, but I know for a fact, a lot of you guys, it's the masculine has been tangled up in some kind of third party, like a partnership, like a karmic partnership. That's the majority for most. So what is he thinking about here? What is he thinking about in regards to this Four of Pentacles? He's thinking it takes a lot of strength to do what I need to do to get here. And to get, you know, here. Okay, so I'm no longer giving. If it's a karmic third party, their energy is like pulled way back off of that person and off of the connection. They might live together. They might sleep in the same bed, but everything is just, you know. I know I need to be strong. That's the message. I know I need to be strong in order to let go of what I'm clinging to that I know doesn't serve me in this physical realm, you know, or in my life. Can you show me more about what this masculine is specifically clinging to? The Tower. The Knight of Wands. There's that, I just want to have fun. I just want to be single. I just want to be free. I just want to do what I want, kind of a thing. For a lot of them, it's about a tower moment connected to another woman or another feminine energy here. It's also just a deep fear about the unknown, like I said, or what came through with, you know, I'm fearful of the unknown too. Like my whole life is changing. It's transforming. Everything's being broken and falling apart and crumbling before my eyes. And I know it's because I need to change it. I need to do something. If I don't, I know that the Tower is going to keep hitting me. Show me the Tower and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, it has to do with the third party. Three of Wands. But it literally is also at the same time, it's this King of Cups. Like, I need to make, you know, she's waiting for the perfect moment here. She wants to catch the perfect wave. And it's kind of like, you just got to go. You just got to go. You just got to do it. It's very sudden and, you know, you just got to do it. Just like the Tower. It's just very sudden. So they've been like waiting for this right moment to initiate a Tower moment. I think with many of them, it's with a karmic partner. So they can move forward. Okay. Okay. But they've been like waiting for, like, you know how we do that. We go, oh, I'll know when it's right. And, you know, I'll do it when. And it's like this person, it's like the universe is going, no. You're not going to wait and do it when. You're going to do it now. Okay? Ace of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. That's the incoming for me. That's what, you know, is like the hidden bottom, like what the, you know, like the hidden message here. Okay? It's like, that's what's incoming. Okay? Again, it's just this person is feeling confused. They're thinking a lot about, I know I need to do something, and I know I need to do it fast. But how do I do it? What do I say, or what do I do? How do I handle this? It's like that. Okay. So that's what I got. That's the message. That is the message. Yeah, this is the incoming for the Divine Feminine Queen of Pentacles. Okay, like this person is coming to you because they know that you've been in the hermit, like you've been in this, okay? Like they know they need to come to you to bring this offer. It's a part of their karma. It's a part of their lessons. Okay, it's also like they got to come out of the hermit mode. They got to come out of hermit mode in order to bring this forward, and they know that too. Okay, so let's get some messages. Let's end with the messages. So this is what I've got, you guys. This is what I've got. Okay, so whoever this is for, energy check-in. Like this person, there's a lot going on, but they are struggling to release the 3D right now. And again, it's not because they want to stay where they're at, or they want to, you know, they've learned the lesson. They see through the illusion. They get it, okay? There's massive clarity. Major arcana. The universe itself is saying they are enlightened. They see it. Especially when it comes to the feminine. They see very clearly who the feminine is for them, why the feminine came into their life, like, you know, how the feminine literally activated their heart and their crown chakra and like their, you know, I feel like you just keep transforming and leveling up, and I stay the same. It's, again, that's a clarity moment. What did I just get done saying? They see that very clearly, and they're right. The feminine has kept rising, okay? And it's like twin flame FOMO. That's what I call it, twin flame FOMO. Since day one, I've said it's twin flame FOMO, where there's this fear of missing out. I want to be like that too. I want to be happy too. I want to self-love. I want healthy boundaries. I want to have, you know, true love in my life. I want to do this and that and the other, and I want to speak my truth, and you know, I don't want to miss out. I want to be there with them. Like, it's like that. And as the feminine ascend, if it's twin flame, like as the feminine ascends anyways, the masculine will. It's like eventually, like they have no choice. They will always have the choice whether they want to come forward to the feminine or not. But as far as like their awakening, activating, and ascending and healing and all that, that's not a choice. Like that, they will fall into alignment with it eventually. So again, I stay the same and you keep leveling up because I've been holding on to things. I know my new life is going to cost me my old. So right now I'm here at this moment where I'm paying the price. I'm paying the price in order to be with her. So anyways, guys, so this is what I've got. That's what I've got. You know, if you guys vibe with my energy and you guys want to connect and work with me one-on-one, you want to book a reading, a healing session, an Akashic past life reading, etc. It's all in the description box. Also, you guys, we still have spaces available for our absolutely incredible, magical, beautiful quantum healing and activation experience that we're doing this Saturday over Zoom. We do all of our quantum healing workshops over Zoom. It's when I channel and facilitate and I get a divine call from a higher realm or an ascended master or the angels or whoever it is. This one was the mermaids of Atlantis. So the mermaids of Atlantis want to work with us and they want to work with you. And whatever you're going through right now, whatever you're preparing for right now, they're going to help you with all of that, okay? But it's just, you know, all of the stuff is in the description box as well. So ticket prices are $44 USD, 44 bucks. That is the energetic exchange. And these experiences are just so incredible. It's not just like a meditation or something like where you come in and I guide you through a meditation. Like, no, this is cool. You are astral traveling. We are going to We are going into the Atlantean waters and ocean, where Atlantis is right now in a higher realm. And we are going to be working one-on-one with the mermaids and the Atlantean high priestesses and the water dragons, the oceanic Atlantean dragons, the whales and dolphins, and you know, all of the fishies and coral reef and all of the other things that come through. But this one's going to be so healing for and so cleansing and purifying for our nervous system, for all of our chakras, but it's going to be bringing online and activating our actual 12 main chakras. We don't have 7 main chakras. We actually have 12 main chakras. And then also activating your 12 strands of crystalline DNA, because all of that was fully activated in Atlantis. It's not on Earth anymore, and we're starting to see it, and that's what we're ascending into. So we're going to be opening that up, activating that, and then also activating the hand chakras for healing. Magical power blast from the hands, but activating the healing energy in the hands and strength to bring you more into your healing, etc., etc. Light language activations, and then, like I said, the nervous system. There's like more stuff, and then of course we always do like manifestation, and this is for the 6/6 portal. Even though it's on Saturday the 7th, it doesn't matter because we're still super hot in that energy. And the 6/6 portal is all about abundance. So there you go. We would love to have you if you want to sign up. If you can't make the live, it's all good, you guys, because everyone who purchases a ticket gets the recording, and the recording is just as powerful because in the quantum. So there's no time. It's like whenever you tune in and watch it or rewatch it, you're there in the real time every time. Okay, here we go. So here's another fear thing. But this is also another clarity moment thing too. I feel like too much has happened and you won't want me. Those are fear wounds of being judged by the feminine, being shamed by the feminine, and abandoned by the feminine. You know, that's it right there. Like, I feel like you're not going to want me. They're shaming themselves even and judging themselves. They're basically like in that moment making the mind up for the feminine, not giving the feminine the opportunity to say, hey, that's not true. So it's something that they've to hold themselves back. It's something they've been telling themselves. For a long time, they believed it, or wanted to believe it, or tried to believe it. Holy shit, you guys. Sorry, excuse my French, but look. Your twin flame has cleared karma. They've healed wounds, and they've ascended. They've risen into a frequency that is now allowing 3D union. Wow. Yeah, he represents a level of high frequency and mastery on some front. Okay, so there you go. All right, whether it's a twin flame or not, you know, because for some of you guys it is, but for a lot of you guys it's not, right? And that's okay too. Like, twin flames are not some like lovey-dovey romantic thing that people have romanticized in their head. A twin flame is, we came here for very specific missions, and to anchor in very, very, very high ascended like frequencies, you know what I mean? But that's also why the twin flame journey is so freaking difficult and crazy and hard and brutal and arduous. You know what I mean? It's not for the faint of heart. People think, oh, when you meet your twin, that's it. You met your person. No, hell to the no. You guys meet each other, and then that's when the triggering starts, and that's when the true healing starts, and then that's when you go into what we call twin flame separation on the journey. And the separation, well, you guys know, many of you know, it can last years. That's pretty normal. That's actually the norm. That's been the norm. Your energy was so healing to me. Yeah, this is divine union energy. Divine counterparts are that for each other, especially feminine to masculine. Like, everything about the feminine is healing. Their voice, when they look in their eyes, their touch, to feel them, to be near them, to hear them speak. Everything they do, it's healing. Everything about you is calming to me. Yeah. You soothe their soul. Okay. All right. Okay, so here we go. End of message, because I know this one's long. It went longer than I thought, but our bond is unbreakable and it was powerful and instant from the start. I've always attached failure and love together. I had my mind made up until I met you. That's what I said earlier about him too. Like, this masculine often looked at love like failure equals failure. Like, it always turns to shit. It's always drama. Everyone always just fights, and it's chaos, and it's unhappy, and you know, it's just, you know, it's just toxic. Like, I don't want it. It's like that. But for some of them, that's what they grew up watching, and so that's also maybe what they thought was like normal. Like, oh, you know, dysfunction is love. Like, and that's what they've been operating off of for a lot of them. And that's what they're detaching from now. They've learned that lesson. I'm so ashamed in my actions and my choices. I know how badly I messed up. I see it all now. When they say how badly they messed up, they're being hard on themselves. So Divine Feminine, like, have compassion. I mean, a true feminine Empress, that's our vibe. That's who we are. You know, we're not judging this masculine. We're not, you owe me this. I mean, that's karmic. So if that's you, click off. Like, this ain't your reading, I'm telling you. This is not, you're not on that level. Like, you're tuning in about a karmic, not a divine counterpart. Like, if they treated you bad, if they messed up so bad, and it was like they cheated on you, and they took all your money, and they slept with your sister, and called you bad names, and belittled you, like, that's karmic. To the core, that's karmic. Okay, twin flames are not toxic. I want you to come live with me. I want you to sprinkle this house with your love and make it a home. This masculine is literally just like, just do whatever you want, feminine. I'm along for the ride. It's like that. But this is a masculine when they think of the feminine. This is actually really beautiful. When I channeled this message, when I made this one, you know, I made this deck, the vision was this masculine envisioning. They're using their third eye, and they're envisioning, and they're seeing what it would be like to live with her, or the, you know, what it would be like to build a home with her, and what it would be like to have her energy around all the time, and her energy filling up the home, and what she would decorate like, and how beautiful the house would be, and how she would bring this beautiful, like, loving warmth and vibe, and, you know, like, she would light up the home, and like, there's so much to that, okay? Like, that's what I meant. Like, this is just the surface energy, you know? And so that's what he's thinking about. Like, I want you to come live with me. I see us having a home together. This is the fourth house, the home. You feel like home. As long as I'm with you, I'm home, right? Okay. So I love you guys. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Let me know how this resonates in the comments, okay? And for some of you guys, it's Gemini season, so happy birthday, my beloved gems. This is for you, Gemini. Like, you might get a birthday. You're definitely, we're all getting universal gifts right now. We're all getting blessings, okay? Like, if we've been doing the work, that's what's coming in, right? But just for my gems, it's your birthday season. So you might be getting a King of Cups for your birthday. I don't know. So anyways, guys, I love you. Have a beautiful day. Thank you again. Namaste.